Hi, John G4IRN here. In this next DXlog video, we're going to look at operator logon and we're going to look at editing a previously logged QSO. So we have our log line here, a log entry line, and we have the log starting to build up here. Now, operator logon is a good idea because it means we can attribute QSOs to operators. So if there's an issue afterwards, we can talk to the operator concerned and see if they've got any recollection of it. But also, digital voice key messages, DVK messages, stick with the operator, so different operators can have different voice messages, and it's just not good practice to have a different voice when you do an SSB recorded message. So to do operator logon, you type opon, O-P-O-N, enter. Now here is a list of the call signs that were in the contest configuration setup screen right at the start in video 1, but if your call sign isn't there, simply just write it in. Okay, now when I log a QSO, so I've just worked G4DEE is giving me 5 and 5, so I'm going to use the tab to overwrite the received strength, and then I've sent actually I've got that the wrong way around, haven't I? I've sent him 5 and 9, he sent me 5 and 5, serial number 44, and the exchange from the prefill is IO83UN. I listen to that carefully and check that it's correct. If not, I correct that and then enter. Now it would be good, wouldn't it, if we could see who had logged previous QSOs. Well, we can. If you right click on the log, you come up with a whole load of log attributes, and one of them is show operator in QSO lines. So I've selected that. You can also here change the fonts, size and colors and so on. Have a play with it. The operator here we now see. If you want to edit a previous QSO, simply use up arrow and go to it, and you can use tab or space, as in when you're logging a QSO, to go between the logging lines. If you type something and you want to reverse out of it, Control Z. Now that's the same as a Microsoft Word document, right? You type something and you want to go back, or you correct something, you want to go back, it's Control Z. It is in DXlog as well. So any changes you make, if you think, oh no, I've done it wrong, Control Z. Also, as in Microsoft Word documents, in a field you can use home and end to navigate, or arrow keys. If it's a long call sign, you might want to use home and end. And enter to enter the QSO. When you press enter, it simply goes down to the next entry line. So another similarity to Microsoft Word documents is if you use Control Home, it will go right to the start of the document or right to the start of the log. If you use Control End, it goes right back to the logging line. Just a little quirk of DXlog, and actually I think you can set it up in the menu. If you're in another field, say you're in the received signal strength field, as you go up the log, you stick in that field. This is essentially all the same field, the 59033, just with a separator. So just bear that in mind, that you stick in the same field. So if you do Control N from here, you end up in the number field. To initialize a QSO or to remove a partially logged entry, F11, or if you want to use Alt W or Control W. So Control W and Alt W are the same as N1MM. I use F11. If you want to, if you made a mistake and you want to delete a QSO, you can't actually delete a QSO. There's one of two things that you can do: either overtype it with our call sign or your call sign, and then we can remove all QSOs with own call at the end of the contest. Or another, perhaps better way really, is to do Control X against the QSO. Oops. Control X will invalidate a QSO, and it toggles it. So I'll undo those now, and then I'll do Control N back to the logging line. So that's it. That's operator logon and editing.